Big thank you to Rocket Money for sponsoring this video. More about them later. Let's go, Baba.
Hard to let go. I know the souls that break you low. You chase small tempers that grow. Hunching close by night.
So I wanted to bring you guys to these beautiful petroglyphs today. There are two panels in this area that are like a very local secret, and so I can't tell you where they are or the names of these panels. I'm so sorry, but I wanted to still show you guys this for those of you who won't be able to ever see these in person. I thought it would be a cool idea to show you guys on here on YouTube, because that's the beauty of YouTube. You can show people cool stuff. We don't know the exact date of when these petroglyphs were created, but it's estimated that they were carved around 1,000 to 8,000 years ago by the Pei people. And aren't they fascinating? All over the Southwest there are these amazing petroglyphs. This one and the one I'm about to show you are by far the coolest petroglyphs I think I've ever seen here, down here in the Southwest. Anyways, I thought it would be cool to drink my coffee up here and just awe in the beauty of this panel. It's fascinating. Here's the second panel. William's checking it out. Part of the reason why this place is kept secret traditionally is to protect it. There are just a few bad apples out there, and they don't want anybody defacing these ancient and sacred petroglyphs. So yeah, we're gonna stay off that boulder, but viewing it from here is just very cool. Just to think that over 1,000 years ago a human was up there. What were they thinking? What message were they trying to get across? We may never know, and that's what I find so cool about petroglyphs. I do want to note that if you really want to find these, you can stop in at the BLM office in Bishop or do some research on Google. It's a fun treasure hunt, and if you're willing to put the time and effort in, it's definitely worth it to come out and see these yourself. Yeah, so good luck. I hope you guys can find them. Before we set up camp, let's talk about the sponsor of today's adventure, Rocket Money. Sometimes when I'm on the go, I don't have time to monitor my finances. That's usually the last thing I'm worried about, because I'm usually taking care of more important things. I've been using Rocket Money to keep track of my finances. Rocket Money is the app you need to save more and manage your money better. I love to use Rocket Money to cancel unwanted subscriptions. They safely and securely identify reoccurring charges and cancel unwanted subscriptions for you. You can even cancel within the app with just a couple of taps. There's no need to worry about those awkward customer service calls. Rocket Money has saved its customers an average of $720 a year, with over $5 million in canceled subscriptions. That's $720 I can use on my next tow bill. Go to rocketmoney.com/adventuretimelouie or click the link in the description to get started for free. Save more and spend less. Join the over 5 million people using Rocket Money today. Thank you, Rocket Money, and let's get back to the beautiful mountains. Well, everyone, here lies camp. It was not hard to get in here. The snow is like compacted and wet, and it's kind of like cementy, and I should probably air down if I want to go further. Using that surface area plus momentum, I could get way farther, but I don't see any point. There's nobody up here This is a beautiful spot. I have a lot of open space for sun to charge my battery, so I'm not complaining. William's loving it. And yeah, we're just gonna vibe out and enjoy the snow camping. That is one thing I love about this area, is that in the morning you can be in the desert on a plateau, and then in the evening you can be up in the mountains with trees and snow. It's fantastic. So in my last video, y'all, you guys commented about William and his poor bone. Yeah, that was really gross. I was definitely not gonna let him have that, but we got him a no-hide salmon bone. Yeah, I found this at the pet shop today and it looked really like good and healthy. So come here, Will. Show everybody. Redemption. Can you sit? You are such a good boy. You know that? He seems right now to be okay standing in the snow, but I'll have him go inside in a second to chew his bone. In every relationship, there's compromise. This is me and William's compromise. A not bloody bone and a towel under him while he chews on it. So much slobber, William. He's so happy. All right, everybody, today we have another meal coming out of the back of my Jeep. Today we are going to make wontons over the campfire. Hopefully these turn out good. I'm super hungry, so let's get started. For the filling of the wonton, we are keeping it super simple, and we have some firm tofu, some garlic, some green onions. You can use any sugar you have. I have some maple syrup plus honey, so I'm just gonna put a little bit of that in there. Some rice vinegar, some black pepper, and some salt. And I'm gonna just mix it in this container here. For those of you who are also on the road, just mix it in that container. It'll save you a dish. Just smash my tofu here, and then I'm gonna throw in my garlic, my green onions. If you are new to the channel, I do not usually measure a lot of stuff. I eye it, and I know that's not helpful for those of you who are still learning how to cook, but play around in your own kitchen and see what works for you, because I feel like everybody has a different palate, and some people like things more salty, some people like things less salty. So just add the amount of spices that you feel is enough for you. Just like taste it as you go. I kind of at this point know how much like a tablespoon is and how much a teaspoon is just by like memory. Yeah, so then I put a little rice wine vinegar in there to add a little bit of like bitterness, sourness to it. These wontons are by far not going to be traditional. This is out of the back of the Jeep. Wontons, I believe wontons are Chinese. I'm not sure what part of China they originate from, but every time I have a wonton at a Chinese food place, I am just like so happy. So we're gonna try to make them out here today and enjoy some with the view of the snow. Next up, I am toasting some red pepper flakes in some toasted sesame oil. Yeah, this is not traditional, I'd like to say. This is rugged camper recipe. At the end of the day, what matters is that it tastes good. Okay, that's good. It does not take long. But the other ingredients in this sauce is first some tamari, the cuter, more elegant cousin of soy sauce. Some rice vinegar, not much, just to not make it too bitter. And then I had garlic in there already, minced garlic. And then I'm gonna add my oil to my mixture here. Okay, now that's our sauce there. So you take your wonton wrapper in one hand, put a small dollop of the filling, then you wet the edges, two of the edges like that, fold into a triangle like so. Make sure all the air is out of it. And then you take the two triangle edges, put a little water on one side, and you fold it over. Oops, this one's a little weird. And then fold it and mush it together. There you go. Your first wonton dumpling. There we go. Practice makes perfect. Okay, I think that's enough for one girl.
It's important when lighting a campfire to take certain precautions.
I have to get a
help prevent
permit
burn
to do
injuries
fires
and
in
the
California.
potential for starting
Just
a
remember
wildfire.
that. I do have some fire starters. Let's try to do it old school today. Proceed with the fire cooking. Perfect. I have my dumpling wonton dumplings. I don't know what the distinction is between the two. Some of you in the comments might know. But I put a little water because first I'm going to steam them and then I'm going to fry them a little bit. So, got that, my little lid, and then I'm going to boil some water for some miso soup to go with it since it's such a cold day. Just put that on the side here. Next up, we add our chili sauce that we made in there. Chili oil. And yeah, we'll mix them about. Fry them up a little bit. Okay, these are just about done. I want to add more green onion. Very oniony. Oh yeah. Dinner served. Some chili oil tofu wontons. Let's give those a try. Yes. My gosh. I was craving these so bad. This one's falling apart, but they're delicious. Some good old-fashioned miso soup. Wow. Today was a rad day, y'all. All right, I just want to quickly say good night from me and William. Say good night, William. Thanks for coming to the petroglyphs with us and doing some snow camping. We are going to head to bed. I'm so sleepy, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.